Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a Viking? Bedford Museum has got together with the Harold and Odell Country Park to put on this day of reenactment of life in the Viking times. So Joe, tell me all about today.
Well, I work at Bedford Museum and we're committed to an outreach project of trying to take objects collections out to the community, raise awareness of the local heritage, and we've been running a few partnership projects with Harold Odell Country Park, and today is about the Viking presence in this part of Bedfordshire. A Viking burial was found at Harold in the 9th century, so we wanted to share that and give people a taste through reenactors, through ringworm, of what Viking life was like.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3, then bang. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This big axe is made for chopping the trees to build the boats and the houses, and then it's also used in battle. We use it to cut the horses' legs, the cavalry that used to attack us, and take the man off, or otherwise use it in the shield walls. We smash a shield wall with it. Being a berserker is one of my favourite weapons, because I can swing it and really crash into the shields and smash them. And I could hook, this is why the curve over there, I could hook it around over a shield and pull it away.
So if you wanted to buy something that was less than a penny, you'd actually physically cut that penny in half and give the person half a penny, a halfpenny. And if it was something less than that, you'd cut that half penny in half again and you'd give them a quarter of it, which would be a fourth, which is a farthing.
It's riveted mail and preventing arrows, swords. If I take a knife and I cut him, if I slice, you can see he does no harm to him. The helmet is for his protection, if you can put it on your head. The nasal guard is there to prevent me hitting him in the face, okay, and of course of arrows and also wax on the head. Basically full protection, so if I stab it can't get in.
So what are you doing here?
I'm making a net for my master for his catching of his prey. We're out on a skirmish party, so nets would have been broken or lost or damaged, and I am making a temporary net for his work, for his catching his prey.
I'm making authentic Viking armour, particularly chainmail in this instance. It's very, very time consuming, but it's also quite therapeutic, so I do enjoy doing it.
Tell me, what's it like being a woman in the Viking times?
Well, obviously extremely different to how it is today. Most of your life would be taken up cooking, cleaning, and basically bringing up the children, and a lot of the time the warriors would be away for months and months at a time, so you would have to do a certain amount of doing things like looking after the farm because they wouldn't be here to do it.
Why you do this?
Why I do it? Because I love it, it's part of my history, and because of the history of the UK and of Europe, and it's our roots. We come back to our roots, and a lot of us do it for fun. It's like playing rugby with swords and axes.
The two genuine artefacts we brought out from Bedford Museum are a heckle and a whetstone. The whetstone is it's a stone implement used for sharpening metal implements such as a sword or a knife or a spear. And the heckle is a series of metal spikes that would have originally been in a wooden base with possibly a metal cap on it, and used for pulling through flax plants that have been retted or rotted to get rid of the green stuff and reveal the main stems, which would then be softened up and used for weaving to create linen fabric.
Well, I think bringing reenactors can bring a period to life for people. They can see in a visual way the clothing, the craft skills. They can actually have a go. It's what I call kinesthetic learning. It's learning by doing, learning by seeing, getting involved, being able to talk to somebody who knows about the period. You can read so much, but actually to see it in reality and to get a feel for the sorts of tents, camps that they would have had and the objects that they made and be able to handle them is a crucial way to learn. I think a lot of people respond to that way of learning.
Well, it's been a fascinating day. I'm not sure that I'd like to have been a woman in Viking times. It's a bit too much housework for my taste. However, I am interested in finding out more about it. This is Judy Oliver from Local News TV.